What it do, y'all? It's Coffee back at it, man. And this issue is crazy, man. All these diss tracks. Comment with all your thoughts, man. Like Kendrick does his version of back to back with Euphoria and then 616 in LA. And Drake, does his diss. And it's like, I don't know, man. People's reacting all different ways. I'm not saying it was whack, but I'm not saying it was no ether at the same damn time. But then we got a whole nother Kendrick diss right on the heels of that. Meet the Grams, man. Is Drake hiding a lot more ish? But peep this. This was something I found very intriguing and interesting. Is Drake out here on some hypocritical ish? Because check it out. We all seen this artwork from 616 in LA, right? The Maybach glove, right? And it says, the Shade Room threw this up. Roomies, did y'all notice that Kendrick's diss this morning revealed a glove that allegedly belongs to Drake, and then the next diss, Meet the Grams, expanded the picture and included personal items and prescriptions that allegedly belong to Drake. And then you see right there, right? Ozempic. Okay, so if we slide over and see what the fuck that is about, Ozempic seems to be some diabetes medication, and it's so crazy because if you guys recall when Drake was dissing Rick Ross, they had their beef going on as all this is coming off the heels of the J. Cole diss on Might Delete Later, which is the chain, the first action and the start of this chain reaction of all these different diss tracks and responses from all these different artists. One of the things Drake was showing in that text with his mom, where his mom was saying, "Yo, Aubrey, did you really get a nose job without me? And we could have got the 2-for-1 special and all that." He was like, "Mom, what was it, Ozempic, or what was it that he was saying?" Rick Ross said, "No, it was a different diabetes medication." I think he said that just makes him racist and angry, right? So we see that. But then on top of that, if you slide over and you see this other medicine, zolpidem tartrate. I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck that was. That this zolpidem tartrate uses, side effects, and more. Common brands Ambien. So generic names Zolpidem. So he's basically taking a generic Ambien, man. You know what I mean? Which not a huge deal, right? But in some instances, those sleeping meds can be used for mental issues as well. I'm not saying that's what it is, but what's got Drake not sleeping at night? I don't know. You know what I mean? I never understood taking ish like that, like Ambien and all these sleeping meds, man. I can't get out of bed in the morning personally. You know what I'm saying? But you see, it's used for insomnia. If you have trouble falling asleep, it helps you fall asleep faster so you can get a better night's rest. But I don't know, man. Well, what's the deal? Is Drake on some hypocritical, or is that not really hypocritical? The fact, I mean, I guess he was making fun of Ross for being diabetic, but he was clowning that one particular medicine. But still, I guess he was throwing some stones like, he just a fat, miserable diabetic. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or is it different with type 1 and type 2? What's your guys' thoughts? But anyways, I just wanted to get everyone's input about the disses and everything as well. And what's got Drake not sleeping at night? You know what I'm saying? He's got to take all these pills. And let's check out what else, you know what I'm saying, is in this picture. Do y'all see anything else that catches your eye? Like, I thought this was pretty interesting as well. Like, what is this? Some kind of receipt? Is that a pawn slip or something? And there's a receipt here. Jewelry, popular jewelry. What's that about? Is that some fake ass jewels? You know what I'm saying? But where did these pics come from? I'm saying, like, this is allegedly Drake's private stuff. You know what I'm saying? Did someone who, like we saw recently with Kai Cenat, who caught him lacking when he was sleeping, you know what I'm saying, and taking pics of him? Did someone lay all this ish out? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of ish individuals do when they get around celebs, take all kinds of pictures or whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all remember Charlie Sheen? Charlie was getting shook down for a minute because people saw that he had that medicine in his cabinet, and someone figured out, some girl that was spending the night or something was like, yo, that's the HIV, that's the monster medication, and then he was, reportedly, allegedly paying people off for a long time to hide that he had the HIV. And then finally he said, fuck it, and just put it out there to the world. But I don't know. I thought this was pretty interesting. I want to know what y'all think about it as well. Hit the comments, subscribe. Let's talk. It's coffee, and I'm gone.